identified a need for a breakfast club at our school. As the number of children were growing, it was quite clear not everybody enjoyed a good breakfast. We needed to identify methods of raising funds to run our club. Our local supermarket One Stop, we contacted them by email and quickly got a response from them. We discussed with us how many children we'd like to invite, the kind of things we'd like to provide for the children to eat, and worked out rough costings as how much that would be. A way of creating income for One Stop was to help with the recycling of clothing and unwanted goods. So we agreed to support the Salvation Army by sending out recycling bags to our families. This was well received. As part of doing that, that money is then turned from One Stop Shop to the benefit of the local community, and we asked for a contribution towards running our breakfast club.
My name's Helen Fenton and I work for West Midlands Police. My job is a police community support officer. So my main goal is to be out there in the community. What I'm saying to you is don't be frightened of us. We can be there in full uniform for everyone to see. Please invite us in. We walk, we patrol, we're outside all the while. If it's cold, we'll appreciate popping in for a warm drink. Just have a general chat. It hasn't got to be about a problem or anything.
Hi, my name is Mohammed Shakil and I'm 19 years old. Well, James is a project set up for children who can't basically handle mainstream school. So obviously myself, when I was younger, I came to James when I was age of 13. I was a naughty boy, let's be honest. I've come here and obviously in this, because it's smaller environment, smaller classrooms and in smaller groups, it's a lot better. You can work on cars with, actual customers' cars. I've been here now since I was 13 and I'm now 21. So I've worked my way up through the system. Obviously, I started off as a young person. Obviously, now I'm working for James. So to be honest, I'll be honest with you, if it wasn't for James, I'd probably be outside in a dead-end job.
We're quite actively involved in the communities and listen to their views and what's happening. And if it's within our scope, we'll assist.
Hi Kevin, I'm here today to present you with this cheque. I've chosen James because you work with challenging behaviours and I think the work that you do here is fantastic, and I'd like to work a bit more closely with your organisation to help raise money throughout the year as well. I won this at the Roadshow and I'm very proud to present you with this on behalf of One Stop. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I know about the community awards at One Stop because you've got a recycling bin outside, and we know that proceeds from that go towards a community award, and we decided to approach One Stop with a view to helping towards the funding of a cabinet that holds a defibrillator. One Stop have funded £600 for our project, and we are very grateful for that contribution.
When a relative of somebody who's in cardiac arrest calls 999, we're then able to track their location, and if it's within a certain radius, we'll be able to activate the defibrillator. So if there's somebody else available, they'll be able to go to the defibrillator, press the code on the cabinet on the outside and gain access to it, put this life-saving device onto the person and be able to, it's all automatic, it's quite a simplistic system, and it's able to then measure the heartbeat and heart rhythm of the casualty to determine whether they're able to be resuscitated via it. When the ambulance service receives a call to a cardiac arrest, we have 8 minutes to get on scene. It's important to realise that for every minute somebody's in cardiac arrest, their chance of survival lessens by 10%. So if we can get a defibrillator on scene as quickly as possible, that person has a much more better chance of survival.
It means a great deal to have a defibrillator outside the One Stop in Norton Keynes. The first couple of minutes of the cardiac emergency are extremely vital. Having a defibrillator here gives people that extra chance of surviving a cardiac emergency.